single mothers, it's tough out here. And so the men that were willing to accept me with 5 children is not the same man who was willing to deal with me.
I feel like they were men looking for help themselves.
Your daughter said a lot of your relationships were toxic. Would you agree with that?
Yeah. A lot of people preyed on me and used me.
Got it.
I didn't see the people for who they really were. I looked past a lot of stuff because I didn't want to be alone.
You're on crutches right now. Does this have anything to do with one of your relationships? Okay. Just asking.
But when I'm disrespectful to them.
Okay, I understand.
And we've been arguing because she went on his social media and said all this stuff. We were trying to reconcile. We hadn't had,
ain't no reconcile, no.
You don't get to decide.
No, when he threatened my siblings to shoot my siblings and stuff, hell no. It's up forever. It's up forever.
And this is the reality of women who prioritize men and the presence of having a man over everything. They end up mentally broken and destroyed. This is the reality of women who drink the Kool-Aid that they are nothing without a man, and having a piece of man or a bad man is better than none at all. Now, this woman is being abused and has traumatized her daughter, and yet still refuses to see that the problem lies in her putting men above her and her family. She tried to turn up on her daughter for being mad about how she was being mistreated and how her siblings were being threatened. But I bet she doesn't keep that same energy for her man. How are you going to want to reconcile with and defend a man that has you on crutches? And what's sad is that desperation for a man is literally oozing from her pores. You can see it a mile away. And she's talking about the men that were willing to accept her with 5 kids were different than if she had no children. And I honestly don't believe that, because she is a woman that is willing to tolerate any type of treatment to have a man. And that type of mentality didn't just start when she became a mother. She was always like that. And men who are no good and only seek to take from women almost have a bloodhound-like ability to sniff out women like that so that they can use them. And you know what? She's definitely a pick-me. And I really hate to use that word now because it's overused, but that's what she is. And she is the most dangerous type of pick-me. The type of pick-me that centers men so much and puts the value of men above anything else. So much so that they will let themselves be beat on, be cheated on, and even allow their children to be abused by men just to say that they have one. There are so many mothers that will turn a blind eye to their daughters' cries for help of SA at their man's or boyfriend's or husband's hands just because they think if they allow that man to touch their child that he will stay. And not only that, but they will also attack the child and get aggressive with the child as if they really want what is going on to happen to them. And that's absolutely disgusting. Making having a man your whole world and that's the only thing that validates you sets you up for heartbreak. Because what if that man leaves? You have got to find worth in yourself and realize that if a man isn't treating you right, treating you the way that you need to be treated, then you need to be gone. And more importantly, if a man is disrespecting your children, there is no way that you should ever want to be with a man that will treat your children badly because he doesn't care for you. Because if he did, he wouldn't do that. He would realize that your children are an extension of you. But more than likely, this man is only present because he is using you for something that he wants. There are men that literally prey on single mothers. Now, they think that single mothers may be weak. They think that they may be lonely. They think that they may be desperate for a man. But one thing that you've got to do is prove these men wrong. But you know what? I digress. If you watch this whole video, please drop an 89 in the comments. And if you can't donate to my Cash App above to help support the channel, then that's no problem.